name is Trevor Yelton. I'm a junior construction science major. I'm with the Corps Cadets in Squadron 17 and then also in OLAGs. So I'm a first-generation Aggie who had no idea really what Texas A&M was. My brother decided to come to Texas A&M when he was obviously a senior in high school, and I was a freshman at the time in high school. And I went with him to a campus visit, and I realized how awesome it was here. I learned about the traditions and midnight yell, serve taps, muster, all of it, and I was just wowed at how awesome all these traditions really are. And so that kind of led me to the next step to eventually apply to Texas A&M, and then I was lucky enough to get accepted into Texas A&M. And then coming from out of state, though, I came from New Mexico. That's where I graduated high school, and so it was kind of a little bit different. I didn't know about some of the stuff like fish camp and stuff like that, just coming out of state. But yeah, just being able to see my brother do it and then see where it took him really drove me to want to come here and embrace just really embrace all the traditions here at Texas A&M. I have a passion for this university. I have since I stepped on this campus. Learning about those traditions and seeing how these traditions aren't going to pass themselves. People have to do these traditions every single year so that people behind them can continue them to make them a tradition. And so being a yell leader for this past year, I've been able to be a part of all these traditions like midnight yell practice and going to away games and all these cool things. And then also being in the Corps of Cadets, attending Silver Taps the first Tuesday of every single month, and then being able to attend muster and all these cool, awesome traditions that make Texas A&M. And so I want to be able to continue doing that, and I think the biggest impact I can do that is by serving this university as a yell leader. So that's why I kind of want to be a yell leader, and my goals behind it. So like I said earlier, I'm obviously in Whites right now, so I was blessed to be able to serve this university as a junior yell leader this past year, and I'm trying to we are running Thomas and I are trying to get reelected as incumbents, and so I have what it takes to serve this university. I've seen the impact that I've been able to make, and I want to continue to make that impact, and that goes beyond just being a yell leader. Regardless of who I am or what position I hold, I want to be able to serve this university, and I think that as a yell leader, I can serve this university best doing so, and I've done that this past year. I've been able to see all the things that go behind the scenes with midnight yell practice, football games, basketball games, volleyball games, soccer games, all these things that students don't typically get to see because we just go to the games. But as a yell leader, you get to kind of see all the people behind it and meet them and form relationships with them and be sure to thank them for what they do, because without them, we couldn't do what we do. I want to say beat the hell, but I think my favorite yell as a student is beat the hell. But because when I first came to Texas A&M, I attended my first football game. I had no idea any of the yells. I was like, who are these guys down there in white, like leading the student section? Like, I don't really know anything about that. So, and when they led beat the hell, I was like, that was so easy to follow along with. I was like, I can do that. I can say that. So that's got to be my favorite yell. But as a yell leader, my favorite yell is definitely locomotive. Being able to see everybody and everyone gets so into it, it's awesome. My favorite tradition is definitely muster, because as a first-generation Aggie, being able to know that one day my name will be called here that just rings deep within my heart, because I know that as an Aggie, and once I get my Aggie ring, and honestly just as an Aggie, you will always have a family, and that at Texas A&M it's more than just a university where you can get your degree and leave. It's a place where once you're in forever. So it's just one big family here, and I think that it holds true to the tradition of muster. I would say the worm. I can do the worm really good. Cool. Am I going to show you? No, I'm not going to show you the worm.